Hi guys, my name is Shanice and I am the owner of L.A.B and Fitness. My goal is to help you bridge the gap between weight loss surgery, fitness, and maintenance. And last week I made a post on my Instagram entitled Change Your Mind About Losing Weight. So I'm bringing this video to you to kind of give you a few key points that I'm hoping will help you on your journey. So when I say change your mind about losing weight, what I don't mean is I don't want you to give up on your goal and your idea of achieving a healthy lifestyle. I don't want you to give up and change your mind about whatever method you chose to get to your fitness goals or however you want to look. I don't want you to change your mind about that. That's not what I'm talking about. I want you to be the healthiest and most fit version of yourself possible. So that's not what I mean. What I mean is I want you to literally change your thought process and how you approach the term losing weight. What I really ultimately want you to do is my first point. My first point is I want you to ditch the term losing. When it comes to using that word with regard to your weight or in referencing your weight, I want you to not use the word lose weight. And here's why. Losing to me implies that you're emotionally attached to something. There are feelings, you need it, you have to have it. For instance, your keys. You need your keys to lock up your house and to start your car. If you lose something valuable, it has an emotional connection to you. You want it back. You're hoping you stumble across it or someone returns it. You've lost it. You need it. You want it. So for me, that's what losing implies, and that's what that correlation is for me when I use losing in with the word weight. Losing weight, to me, that just kind of implies that it's something that I'm emotionally attached to. So to be honest, personally, I'm not looking for any of the weight that's gone, any of the weight that I've lost. I don't want any of that back. So in saying that, I'm choosing to say I dropped over 100 pounds or I shed over 100 pounds. And don't get me wrong, every now and then I will say I lost, or someone will say, how much did you lose? And I'll say I lost over 100 pounds. But the way I'm training my mind to think now, I'm trying to be a little more conscious of the words that I use, especially with regard to weight, and something in my mind will click and I'll internally correct myself. But first and foremost, I want you to think about I want you to rethink how you use that word when you're talking about weight. I want you to scratch that out. Find another word to use. Maybe you can say you donated it, or you dropped it, or you destroyed it, or you shredded it, or whatever. Another thing I like to do is I like to say I donated it. There are people out there who are trying to gain weight, and for every pound that I've shed, I like to think that somehow virtually I've done my good deed and that weight was donated to somebody who wanted it or needed it. So it's kind of weird, but I like to think of it that way sometimes too. So find another word to use that works for you, and use that instead of saying you lost the weight, because I'm hoping you don't want it back. I hope you don't have an emotional connection to that weight and you want to hold on to it. And that may be a topic that we discuss at a later time, the emotional connection we have with the weight and the emotional issues that we deal with. And but that's for a later time. Number one, scratch out, ditch that word losing when it comes to weight. So find another word and take that out of your vocabulary. The second thing I want you to do, I want you to identify the real reason you're doing this. No matter where you are in your journey, if you're just starting out, if you're well into it, if you're at the end of your journey and you're just maintaining, it's an ongoing journey regardless. So I want you to keep in the forefront of your mind at all times as you try to get through the challenges of the day-to-day, whether it's working out or what you're eating. I want you to identify your real reason as to why you're doing it, why you did it, that kind of thing. I want you to be honest with yourself, because at the end of the day, it's your decision, not someone else's. You have to be accountable for it, and you have to put in the work. No one else can do those things for you. It all falls back on you. So identify your why. Make sure that your why is very near and dear to your heart. Make sure that it's exclusive to you and that it means something to you, that it's a trigger point. It's something that is key and instrumental in making you feel and get to where you want to be. Because at the end of the day, this thing is going to, this why, this reason is going to be the fuel that you need to kind of keep you going. It's going to help you stay focused. It's going to help you stay on track. So it needs to be something that's really, really strong, something that's very, very dear to you, something that means so much to you that it has to happen. It's a strong desire in you. It's a strong feeling that, you know, that's going to help keep you going forward. So identify your why. It can be an occasion. You're getting married and you want to look beautiful in that dream dress, or you're going on a honeymoon and you want to make sure that, you know, you look really good in that bathing suit, or it can be an age or a milestone in your life, your 30th birthday, your 40th or 50th, whatever, and you want to be in the best shape of your life. It could be for health reasons. You want to come off of medication, or you know you need to lose, you're too heavy, you know, bone issues or joint issues or arthritis or any number of things that carrying around too much weight can cause, you know, comorbidities, diabetes, high cholesterol, all of these different things that are not healthy and good for you because of the weight that you're carrying. It could be emotional or self-esteem reasons. You just want to feel better about yourself, or, you know, you're just tired of being tired, or, you know, you want to, like me, get out and live life. That was my reason. I'm a homebody, and I'm certainly okay being a homebody. I prefer it, but I realized that life was passing me by. You know, social media is very dangerous. You see your friends posting pictures and they're hanging out and they're partying and they're going places and they're living life, and I realized life was passing me by. I wasn't enjoying it. I thought I was, you know, curled up at home reading a book or binge watching movies, and to me that was enjoyment. But, you know, you start looking around and you're like, I wonder what that would be like. Or, you know, I'd like to do that, and you start seeing things and you realize your life is just, you know, I wasn't enjoying life, bottom line. So I wanted to enjoy life. I wanted to get out. And in order to do that, I wanted to feel better about myself. And so there were a number of reasons for why I had weight loss surgery. If you're watching and you didn't know, I did. I had weight loss surgery, and that was probably a topic in one of my other videos or posts. But yeah, I had several reasons that kind of triggered me. I had a few major whys. So if you have more than one, list them out. But I want you to pick the one that really speaks to your heart, the one that is the most important to you, that is at the top of your list, not for someone else, but for you. Because like I said, that is going to help you to stay committed, and that is going to help you to stay focused, and it's going to fuel your motivation. It's going to fuel your journey, so to speak. So you need that fuel on your journey, so you need to make sure you keep that right here. Okay, so number one, I want you to change and delete that word losing when it comes to weight. I want you to get rid of that word losing. Number two, I want you to find your why and keep that at the forefront. And number three, I want you to choose a method that you are going to stick with. You've probably heard this before, and it's absolutely true. The only exercise that works is the one that you're actually going to do. Look at the wasted gym memberships. I'm guilty of that. We have a gym membership, and I go to the gym occasionally, but not enough to justify what we're paying for it. But I won't cancel it because I'm like, you know, at some point I'm going to use it, so I won't cancel it. But to counter that, I have tons of home equipment. I absolutely love working out at home. So I have just about everything I need to work out at home. If it's too cold or it's raining or I just don't feel like getting out, I can hop out of bed and I don't have to get cute or whatever to go to the gym. Not that you have to, but you know, some of us are just like that. We have to be presentable. And sometimes you dress up and you put on something cute and it makes you want to go work out. But whatever. I have everything that I need here at home so that I don't have excuses. So make sure that you equip yourself, that you give yourself options. I want you to try a bunch of different things. Try some different things that you didn't think you would like, or you wouldn't even imagine that you would like. Just try some things and find a few that you like so that you can have options to kind of backup plans and options so that you can break up the monotony of just doing the same thing every day or a few times a week. Give yourself options. but I want you to choose a method that you're likely to stick with. It's very important. I tried kickboxing, I tried regular boxing. I absolutely love bar classes. I tried spin classes last year and absolutely fell in love with them. So now I have a bike, and I use that bike almost every day. You find what works for you. Find what you like. Find what you love. Try different things, so that you're more likely to stick with it. So you have all of these little things that I want you to keep in your mind and keep in your heart and keep at the forefront, so that you can help. These things can help you as you go through your journey. They're going to be very important. So I'll leave it at that. I think that's enough for you guys for today. So I want you to ditch the term losing weight, or I lost weight. Ditch that term because you're not looking to recoup it. You don't want it back. I want you to find your why, and be truthful. This is going to fuel you for the long haul. I want you to try different things so that you have a variety of options and something that you can identify with and something that you're more likely to stick with. And that's enough. So start there. I hope these things will help you on your journey. If you have any comments or questions, I have all of my information below. All of my social media platforms, my email will be listed below, so you can reach out to me. We're going to start back up with the comments from the community. I have several on hand that I need to actually address, and maybe I'll do a video blog of those or just kind of post those. The YouTube channel is going to come back. I'm going to start that back up. So any comments, any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. And until next time, enjoy your journey and enjoy your week. Thanks, guys. Bye.